This can't be the same Apryl that Taye is prancing all over Omarion's internet. My love, it's your rebranded girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And before I get into this video, make sure you like this video. If you clicked on this video, then you probably already know we're about to get messy. Like most people, when I heard that Apryl Jones and Taye Diggs were dating, I kind of just rolled my eyes. Here we go again. This the girl that's been hopping around in these industry streets for a minute now. And let me just start out by saying yes. Yes, I was a B2K fan, and more specifically, I was an Omarion fan. So, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying that to say take it with a grain of salt, sis. You know what I mean? Recently, there were some reports that Apryl and Taye had called it quits because they stopped following each other on Instagram. But Apryl ended up posting like, well, we're grown adults. We can unfollow each other. That doesn't mean that we're not together. Kind of like, you know, dismissing the rumors about it. Then, I think it was a couple of days later, Taye had posted this picture. Here, I'm going to put it on the screen. And, you know, stunning photo, beautiful picture of both of them. They both look amazing. And the caption reads, "When in Paris." And I'm like, okay. And I felt like most people were like, oh, you know, they're still together, good. Like they're going above and beyond to show us like, hey, look, y'all, we're still a thing. And then it made me kind of like think like, I think we're really invested in this Apryl Jones and Taye Diggs relationship, which I feel like is so odd when I even say that. The internet has sort of swooned over their budding relationship, hashtag relationship goals and all of these things, you know, liking their TikToks and oh, the industry, you know, blah, 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 blah. And we do see Apryl and Taye, you know, enjoying themselves, you know, the chemistry is there, you know, the energy feels good. I mean, I'm convinced, right? I mean, like, you know, Taye's a ball of energy and funny, and Apryl seems cute and funny, you know. But it's just something in me that cannot forget when Apryl was patting puss, homie hopping, and swinging off of a stripper pole in front of her kids. Like, I don't know. I just can't get over it. I don't know. So anyways, y'all, I decided I wanted to just give my quick, unpopular opinion about y'all new favorite relationship. We can start off with Taye. I mean, what can I say? The man is gorgeous. You know, Taye been fine. Ain't nothing new. I think most of us kind of came to like know him with his famous role in House till I got his groove back. Okay, Winston. It was a good movie though, y'all. I mean, my favorite scene was when they were like, it don't even matter, girl. I'm getting off subject. I was a kid when that movie came out, but I can imagine Jamaica seeing a real nice boost in their tourism industry that summer. But on a serious note, y'all, when the hot and steamy, you know, handsome black man roles kind of dried up and the best man went on to like a 30-year hiatus, which by the way, are y'all watching The Best Man on Peacock? Because I mean, I haven't really heard much about it. I heard one person mention it to me. Girl, it's on Peacock, and lo and behold, I'm thinking it's a movie. It's a whole series. I didn't even know that. I don't know. Are y'all tuned in? Is it worth the watch? Drop that in the comments and let me know, because you know, I don't have Peacock. I don't really have a reason to kind of subscribe. I was thinking about subscribing because The Office is on there. Girl, I love me The Office. Sidebar, I remember working one time, this was a few years ago, and I had a co-worker, and she was like, girl, I'd rather go home and watch The Office. And she was trying to explain to me what The Office actually was. And I'm like, it's a show about people working in an office? That sounds ridiculous. Like, I'm sure you can come up with something better than that. Girl, I got pregnant with my son. I watched The Office my whole entire pregnancy. Anyway, basically what I'm saying is after his roles as, you know, sexy Winston and, you know, the best man and corny but sexy Harper, I think that was his name. Like, his roles kind of dried out. We didn't see Taye Diggs for a minute. And although he was big in our community by like black people standards, like he really wasn't like breaking the box office like that. If you think about it, he famously played the attractive black man that was definitely championed by us good old black women. But the whole time, Taye was married to a white girl, okay? In fact, she was a Jewish girl with Ukrainian ancestry, so like real white. And they were married for about 10 years. So after they, you know, their you know, divorce happened, I remember Taye going on to the Breakfast Club where he was making claims that, you know, being married to a white woman definitely he felt like hurt his career once women found out. You know, he said that he felt disconnected to the black community and everything all like this. Not only did he say it affected like his relationship with his fans, but he said like, you know, they had issues within the marriage because of the cultural differences, which I think that he was honest in saying that, because most guys won't say that in Hollywood, especially, you know, well, I don't even want to get into it, girl. So it's no surprise that he gushes over Apryl the way that he does, okay? Because she checks all of the boxes, right? She's black a little bit. She's, you know, of Asian descent a little bit. And, you know, like she fits that black enough mold, but exotic enough mold, because you know how it all goes. Moving on to Miss Jones, okay? And let me just say this, I do not dislike this girl. I made a video a few years back. Shout out if y'all still rocking with me from that video. I might post it up top or in the description box. But I don't dislike Apryl. You know, I really don't. I think she's a beautiful girl. Nobody can deny that. She's a gorgeous girl, you know, superficially. I just think she's out here getting how she lives. She's a beautiful girl that knows how to leverage her clout and proximity to her advantage. Not the first, and she certainly won't be the last. And honestly, I'm the last to pass judgment, because sis, secure yourself, get the coins. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I'm not the one to be out here like that's not me. We were first introduced to Apryl, I think it was really technically on Love and Hip Hop. She was introduced as Omarion's girlfriend, later baby mother. I don't know which order it came in. Girl, we seen Apryl Jones give birth, you know, in the living room, in a bathtub, you know, with the man of most of our teenage dreams, girl. She was out here snatching edges for more reasons than one, because any woman that can give birth in the bathtub, girl, kudos. And you got Omar, girl, double kudos. During the filming, I remember her seeming mild-mannered. I know that she has some issues with Omarion's mother, which Omarion's mom looked like she was a piece of work, for real. I mean, like, Omarion's mother ran, you know, walked so Carlissa can run, honestly. I think that there were some musical aspirations, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I really can't remember. But she was certainly not the girl that we see today. And that's okay, because people are allowed to change. She was a younger woman then. You know, she's a little bit more seasoned in the game and the industry now. So it is what it is. Then after her and Omarion broke up, girl, baby girl spread her wings. You hear me? She spread them wings, baby. She stretched them wings so far and wide, right into the lap of a man who was integral in her baby father's livelihood and life, okay? Enter Little Fizzle Pop. Once that situation aired, there was a lot of conversation about her role in the breakup or the reunion of the group. And, you know, there was lying about it. There were child support papers. There were things that were thrown out there. And I feel like she retreated after she was painted in this bad picture. I will never forget Yo-Yo famously trying to, you know, stand up for her, which I feel like, again, I think that's a beauty politic thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, girl, if it was anybody else, they'd be looking at her like, yeah, right. But, you know, they were trying to defend her, which was weird, right? I mean, like, it was weird to try to defend her actions, because on any level, whether you were working Tom, you know, billionaire, you know, buzzard, like, that's just a thing. It's a code of ethics. After she was dealing with that whole, like, Love and Hip Hop fallout, her and Little Fizz obviously didn't work out, girl. Surprise, surprise. We later seen her dating Dr. Dre during the time that he was separated from his wife, and, you know, filing, you know, they were doing their litigation with the divorce situation. So we seen Apryl kind of attached to a few very high profile men after Little Fizzle Pop. So when she landed Taye Diggs, it kind of came to like, damn, girl, you made it over here. Like, you just seemed like you were a little all over the place. And I feel like Apryl was strategic in who she dates, because she has that pretty privilege where you can be like, well, I want to date you, and this and the third. Things didn't work out with her and Dr. Dre for whatever reason. And, you know, it was revealed that they actually met on Instagram. His son, Taye's son, had asked, can he go to, you know, get on Instagram, which he did, which we all see him, you know, acting out these funny skits. And, you know, on Instagram, the algorithm, you know, connected them. And he saw her, slid in the DMs or whatever he said, and they ended up together. Now, I think because she has been with him for the longest in the public eye, another public figure in the public eye, and we kind of see a different side of her. She seems happy and jovial. So it's like, we want to see her happy. I think people are more invested in seeing her story than Taye, though, right? Because, like, although Taye is sexy and he's handsome, he's fine, or whatever, like young girls aren't really like checking for like a Taye Diggs. Like, oh, it was Winston, you know, he's fine. Kind of like a Morris Chestnut. Everybody know Morris Chestnut is fine as hell. It's not like we're out here soliciting him, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people are really invested in their relationship, because it's like, how can this Love and Hip Hop girl end up with among the likes of Black film royalty, Taye Diggs? And I think that we are all trying to figure out what their relationship is really like. At least I am. Like, how does it make sense? Now, the girl is a Sagittarius and he is a Capricorn, I think, right? So that makes for a good combination. I would imagine they're both, you know, kind of optimistic and fun, and one provides stability and things of that nature. I know that her being a Sagittarius and Omarion being a Scorpio girl, I can see why the relationship ended in the way that it did. However, I think we are really invested in how the story of Apryl Jones is going to end. Is she going to end up having another baby by someone like a high profile like Taye? Because although he's much older than her, I think that they have like a 16-year age difference. That's almost 20, you know. And I'm not an ageist. You get what I'm saying? I'm not into all of that, but there's something to speak on. You know, it's something to speak on. They come from different eras and different worlds, I would imagine. And it's almost like, how can this girl land this man? And this was the same one that who was, you know, yeah, I effed them all and I did all this, and now she's, you know, making workout videos and pretend dance routines with Taye Diggs. It's just unbelievable where and how pretty privilege can carry people, how quickly we are to forget, you know, once you come back with a slight rebrand. And honestly, I am invested in a relationship to the point of I want to see how she makes out. I want to see how it all plays out. Granted, I think it's beautiful that, you know, they seem happy and the kids seem to like him and he seems like he's a great guy. I mean, from what we can see. But I just feel like there's more there. I don't know what. There's something else there. What do you all think about the Apryl Jones and Taye Diggs relationship? I mean, are they relationship goals? I want to know what you think. Drop down in the comments and let me know, okay, y'all? That's all I got for y'all today. Just a quick little me. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.